Hello, and welcome to my channel, where I mostly share my love of fragrance and enjoying my collection. In this video, I'll be reviewing Bath & Body Works' new Sip and Serve Summer Collection and other new scents. Thank you so much for stopping by, and let's get started. Bath & Body Works released their first round of summer fragrances last week, and I'm a bit late with my review because I haven't been feeling well, but I'm excited to review the new Sip and Serve collection as well as other new scents they've released for summer. There are 3 fragrances in the Sip and Serve collection, including Sunset Glow, described as devouring sweet treats on a warm summer night, Poolside Cabana, described as a day of nothing but fun in the sun, and Sparkling Orange Spritz, described as a citrusy toast to summer vacation. Then they also released 3 standalone scents, including Love Always Wins, described as a celebratory blend of refreshing citrus and summer sweetness, Firecracker Pop, described as that fruity red, white, and blue popsicle you loved as a kid, and At the Beach, described as the perfect beach day, sand, sun, waves, and all. And now let's get on to the reviews. Starting with the Sip and Serve collection, this seems to be themed around tropical drinks. I think the packaging is colorful and cute, and I love how they've made the atomizer tubes look like drinking straws. Note the bottles are clear, and it's the liquids that have the color, so be careful of stains if you spray this on your clothing. First up is Sunset Glow, which comes in the dark pink accented packaging and is a repromoted scent. And this has notes of fresh coconut, sparkling cherry seltzer, dreamy moonflower, and caramelized vanilla. And this opens with a nice burst of cherry and just an overall sweetness. I also get a soft, creamy coconut, as well as a light floral background. But to me, this is mostly just a sweet, fruity vanilla scent. It's bright and sweet, and since I love cherry scents, I've always really liked this one. And as it dries, it does get a bit warmer, and the vanilla turns more caramelly. So if you like sweet, fruity scents with a caramelized vanilla, I think you would really love this one. And for a comparison, first up I have the older version of Sunset Glow, and I believe this is a bottle from 2021. They released this again in the same packaging in the summer of 2022 as well. And my 2021 bottle has the same sweet cherry and vanilla scent, but I feel like the cherry isn't quite as strong in the older version, and the mist overall doesn't feel as strong. I like both of these, but I actually think I enjoyed this year's version even more with the stronger cherry opening. I don't think it's enough of a difference, though, to need to run out and grab it unless you wanted to restock anyway. And then I have Cheirosa 62 from Sol de Janeiro, which has notes of pistachio, almond, heliotrope, jasmine, vanilla, salted caramel, and sandalwood. And this doesn't have cherry, however, almond and heliotrope can both have cherry-like qualities, so I think that's why this scent often gets compared to Sunset Glow. While they both have sweet, caramelly vanilla, I don't find them to be too similar, as I think that Cheirosa 62 is much sweeter and less fruity, and also has a very nutty quality to it. There is a bit of a similar feeling at times, but they're not exact dupes to me. Next I have Poolside Cabana, which comes in green accented packaging and I believe is a new scent. And this has notes of crisp pear, warm breeze, and solar sandalwood. And this opens with a really strong citrus that feels like a lemon-lime mix to me. It's not a sweet citrus, it's very sharp and zesty. And as that softens, then I start to get more of the pear, and it has a little sweetness, but the scent isn't sweet overall. There's also a soft woodiness, and as far as the warm breeze, I get sort of an airy quality, but it's more aquatic to me versus clean and fresh. To me, it has sort of a dirty and almost soapy quality. I don't know if that's what they were aiming for, but it kind of gives me pool water vibes. I'm not a lover of pear scents, and I don't like the aquatic quality here, so I don't really like this scent, and it doesn't stand out to me as anything really special. And for comparison, I have Emerald Mist, which has notes of fresh rainfall, sun-kissed pear, and blonde woods. And this is a fruity pear scent with an aquatic quality. It's very clean and fresh, and it has a nice soft woodiness as well. These scents are similar, as they're both airy, woody scents with pear, but Emerald Mist has a much stronger pear note, while Poolside Colada is more airy and aquatic. I definitely prefer Emerald Mist because it's a lot prettier and doesn't have any off-putting notes. And the last scent in this collection is Sparkling Orange Spritz, which comes in the orange accented bottle and I believe is a new scent. And this has notes of sun-kissed mandarin, bubbly prosecco, and citrus soda. And this opens with a burst of citrus that's bright and sweet. It has a bubbly, sparkling quality, and to me, really does smell like an orange soda. I really used to love Fanta orange soda, and this very much reminds me of that. It's pretty sweet in a sugary way, and I just kept expecting it to develop in some way, but it's kind of a one-note scent. I just get that bubbly orange soda scent all the way through. So I do like this scent, but I wish that it had a little something extra to it, and I think it's okay, but not anything really special. And for comparison, first I have Orange Vanilla Twist, which has notes of juicy orange, summer sherbet, and vanilla creme. And this is a really sweet, creamy orange scent that basically smells like a creamsicle ice cream popsicle. While these share the bright citrus, they're quite different, as Orange Vanilla Twist has that added sweet creamy vanilla, while Sparkling Orange Spritz just has the pure bubbly orange. Personally, I prefer Orange Vanilla Twist as it's sweeter and has more depth to it due to the creamy vanilla. Then I have Sunshine Mimosa, which has notes of bright bubbly champagne and fresh citrus. And this has bright citrus and a very bubbly quality, but it doesn't have as much sweetness as Sparkling Orange Spritz. It feels warmer and a bit musky, and also has more of an alcoholic quality versus the youthful soda in Sparkling Orange Spritz. I do like both of these, and while they are similar, I still think I prefer Sunshine Mimosa. Overall, for the Sip and Serve collection, I really do like the theme and the packaging, but I think there were some missed opportunities on the scents, as they could have done a strawberry daiquiri or a twist on a pina colada, or just something a little more special. If I had to rank these, my least favorite would definitely be Poolside Cabana, as I don't really care for the pear and that weird aquatic quality. In the middle would be Sparkling Orange Spritz. I like the bright citrus, but I feel like it needs something more, so it's just okay to me. And that leaves Sunset Glow as my favorite, as it's a really nice mix of cherry and a warm caramelized vanilla. And moving on to the standalone scents, first up is Love Always Wins, also known as Free to Be. And this is a new scent, but it shares the love theme that they use each year for the Pride collection. And this has notes of golden starfruit, fresh coconut water, and cedarwood heart. I didn't really have high hopes for this one because I've come to understand that I don't care for the smell of starfruit, but I still wanted to give this scent a chance. It does open with a strong starfruit that is sharp and sour, but it's not quite as sour as in some other scents. I also get the coconut water, and that's nice and sweet and light. And as it dries, the woody base comes in, but overall, I just don't love this one. The coconut water is my favorite part, as it adds a nice sweet freshness, but it's not the main focus of the scent, and I just don't care for that sour starfruit. It does soften to leave more of a warm, fruity scent, but it's still just not anything I see myself reaching for. And note, while I've seen this scent referred to as Free to Be, it doesn't actually list that anywhere on the mist packaging. And for comparison, I have last year's Pride scent, Love Always Wins, also known as Rainbow Waves, which has notes of sunny sangria, bright melon, and misty waters. And this scent has a lot of fresh, juicy melon and a bit of a sparkling quality. It also feels aquatic, and unfortunately wasn't my favorite, as I don't generally care for melon scents, and this one just wasn't very special to me. So these aren't the same scent, but I did want to show you the difference between them. I do like that they have started creating a new scent for the Pride collection each year instead of re-promoting scents like they did before. I just haven't really loved the last couple ones. Next I have Endless Weekend, which has notes of summer mandarin, blue coconut water, and vanilla sandalwood. And this is a nice alternative because it has coconut water and a woody base, but the bright mandarin in this scent is much more pleasant than the starfruit in Love Always Wins. I think that Endless Weekend is a nice, sweet, coconutty citrus scent, and I like the woods in here better as well. And then I have Sea Sol from Sol de Janeiro, which has notes of juicy citrus, tangy starfruit, pink pepper, fresh violet, ocean musk, and white driftwood. And this is a clean, musky tropical scent with some ozonic violet and a little spiciness. It's very fruity and a bit woody, and it does have quite a strong starfruit note. These share the starfruit and woodiness, but Sea Sol is musky and has stronger starfruit, while Love Always Wins has the coconut to give it more sweetness. Next up is Firecracker Pop, which is a re-promoted scent in new packaging, and note there are little stars on the cap. And this has notes of red cherry, fresh citrus, and juicy berry. And this opens with a bright, sweet cherry that has a candied feel to it, kind of like cherry Kool-Aid. I don't get much of the citrus specifically until the dry down, but there is a bit of sharpness to it at times. I also get a feeling of darker, juicy berries that adds to the overall fruitiness. And to me, this smells like a syrupy, sugary cherry popsicle. And when it dries down, it also has a soft, fruity warmth to it. Again, I do love cherry scents, so I've always really liked Firecracker Pop, and I think this year's is really nice. And for comparison, I have two of the previous versions of Firecracker Pop. In the middle is the 2022 version, and on the right is, I believe, the 2021 version. All of them share the same notes of red cherry, fresh citrus, and juicy berry. The scents all smell pretty similar, but the newest version feels stronger and has a bit more of that syrupy cherry sweetness than the older versions. The 2023 and 2021 versions smelled most similar to each other. And I think that the 2022 packaging is my favorite, but it did seem to be the weakest in the bunch with the least syrupy cherry. And then I have Winter Cherry Blossom, which has notes of frosted cherry blossom, ruby berries, and silky amber. And this scent feels like it has actual cherry in it in addition to the cherry blossom. It's a soft, sweet floral with berries and warm amber. These both have cherry and berries, but Winter Cherry Blossom is more of a toned-down, soft cherry with some floral, while Firecracker Pop is a bright, candied cherry. They're not too similar, but I wanted to show how Firecracker Pop compared to another cherry scent. And lastly, I have At the Beach, which is a repromoted scent in new packaging that has a sandy-like texture to it. And this has notes of white frangipani blossoms, toasted coconut, bergamot waters, sea salt breeze, and sun-kissed musk. And this opens with a lovely tropical floral and sweet creamy coconut. It's a very beachy scent, and it does have an aquatic quality, sort of like salty ocean air. And the dry down is quite musky. I do like beachy scents, but they aren't usually my favorite. And I think that this one is nice, but not anything I'll wear super frequently. If you want a musky, coconutty floral with a salty, beachy feel, I think this would be a good option. And for comparison, I have the older version of At the Beach, which has the same notes of white frangipani blossoms, toasted coconut, bergamot waters, sea salt breeze, and sun-kissed musk. And first, I did want to point out that I do like the old packaging better. I like the font more, and the bottle has a smooth, glittery finish versus the sand-like texture of the new bottle. The scents smell exactly the same to me, and I'm not sure why they decided to repackage it, as At the Beach has been consistently available for a while, but if you do like the new packaging better, I'd say you could go ahead and pick it up because the scent is the same. So that's it for the first drop of Summer 2023 scents from Bath & Body Works. There are a few scents in here that I really like, such as Sunset Glow and Firecracker Pop, but they're not new to me, so nothing here was really that exciting or blew me away. I'm actually more excited for the collections that will be coming out for semi-annual sale next month. Let me know what you think of these scents and if you're going to give any of them a try. Thank you for watching. I hope that you'll subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.